You were never meant to hear this, because once you do, you will no longer be able to explain your hesitation the same way. You will no longer be able to call it shyness. You will no longer be able to call it timing. You will recognize it for what it truly is. There is a silent system living beneath your thoughts. It decides what you dare to attempt. It decides what you quietly tolerate. It decides what you tell yourself is not for people like you. It decides what version of you is allowed to exist. This system has been shaping your future while pretending to be your personality. It is your confidence code. You believe confidence is a feeling. You believe it appears when conditions improve. You believe it arrives after success. But your confidence code decides what feels possible before success ever arrives. It filters your perception of risk, worth, and belonging. It edits your ambition down to what feels emotionally safe. Most people live inside a broken confidence code. They are trained to see opportunity as exposure. They are trained to see effort as embarrassment. They are trained to see waiting as wisdom. They believe they lack courage. They believe they lack ability. They believe they simply need more reassurance. They do not. They are loyal to a hidden system that rewards comfort and punishes expansion. This is why willpower fails. You can push yourself forward for a moment, but your old internal order pulls you back, not because you are weak, because your identity has been aligned to retreat. Your confidence code trains your attention. It decides what you notice. It decides what you tolerate. It decides what you ignore. It decides what you never become. It teaches you to lower your standards quietly. It trains you to soften your dreams before the world ever challenges them. It turns hesitation into a habit and calls it being realistic. Comfort becomes a refuge. Smallness becomes familiar. Destiny becomes optional. This system was not created in a day. It was built through repetition, comparison, criticism, environments that rewarded blending in, and standards that were passed down without question. It now lives in your posture, your timing, your voice, your goals, your money decisions, your relationships, your private self-talk. Yet something inside you has always known that tension you feel when you shrink, that restlessness that returns when you avoid, that quiet sense that you were meant to occupy more space in your own life. Your attention is programmable. Your habits are programmable. Your identity is programmable. The confidence code can be rewritten. It begins with what you stop apologizing for. It begins with what you stop postponing. It begins with what you no longer shrink to protect comfort. Each small moment of presence reshapes your nervous system. Each protected boundary rewrites your standards. Each action taken before confidence arrives installs a new internal order. You are not becoming someone else. You are releasing a version of you that was trained to disappear. There is a future version of you that does not wait to be ready. There is a version that does not ask permission to expand. There is a version that does not negotiate with fear. That version has always existed. Your old confidence code simply kept your eyes turned elsewhere. Something is already shifting while you listen. Your tolerance for shrinking is thinning. Your patience for hesitation is fading. Your standards are tightening. A quiet threshold has been crossed. From this point forward, what once felt bold will feel necessary. What once felt safe will feel small. What once felt distant will feel available. You are stepping out of a hidden internal order that kept your future contained. You are stepping into a new alignment. Not dramatically, not loudly, permanently. And once your confidence code begins to change, your life can never return to what it was. Because you are no longer living as someone who waits. You are living as someone who moves.